Air travel is something that some of us have to do and something that some of us want to do. But one thing we all do is bring a personal item bag onto the plane with us. And in today's video, I'm going to cover some personal item bags that I've been carrying for over 40 years of travel and show you some of the best features and what you should look for in a personal item bag that will help you through your travel adventure. Well, as we know, there are a gazillion different personal item bags for you to choose from out there. And sometimes making that decision is hard and sometimes it's easy. But in today's video, I'm going to show you some of my favorites like these that I've taken with me on international and domestic travel, why they're my favorites, what are some of the special features that might be something that you want in your personal item bag. So let's get started. First thing we're going to do is start off with roller bags. They are generally the largest and the most controversial because some people say, no, you can't carry those as a personal item. And the answer is yes, you can. I have carried these on both domestic and international flights as a personal item that fit underneath the seat in front of me, and I have used them on all kinds of flights. However, you cannot overpack these bags. And on certain airlines, they may not fit. So you just have to check. If you fly a certain airline all the time that's pretty restrictive, these bags may not be for you, but let's go over some of the features that I look for and why I chose them. All right, the reason why I like roller bags is because it saves my back. And if you've been through any sort of international customs, sometimes you're standing in line a really long time. And if you have a backpack or a tote on, that can get really tiring. So I like to have something that I can either set down on its own or put on top of another roller bag, my overhead luggage or my checked luggage if I have it. So that means that even a roller bag like this will have a trolley sleeve so that I can slip it on top of another bag, and that makes that really convenient. So that is a must-have on all of my personal carry-ons, is a trolley sleeve. And then I also make sure it has some sort of strap so it's easy to get that on and off, that trolley sleeve, easier when I'm, in the aisles of the airplane and I got to get my overhead luggage out and I want to put this on. I need to make sure that it's going to fit on nicely. Another thing to look at is the trolley handle. Is it sturdy? I tend to like the square ones like this because they seem a little bit more sturdy when I'm going through an airport, especially a bag like this that only has 2 roller feet on it. And that's great because it saves me room when I put this underneath the seat in front of me. Not so great because I can't push it through the airport. So I have to pull it this way or push it this way because it doesn't have the 360-degree rollers. However, like a backpack, as you can see, it's not much bigger than a backpack, and that's what I like about it. And it has a lot of great pockets. It has a couple of pockets here, great pockets here so that I can access things easily when I'm at my seat, and I don't have to be digging around through the deeper pockets of my personal item bag to get what I need. This bag also has a nice opening, so I can open this bag fully like this, and I can put things like shoes and packing cubes and strap them in here, which is really nice. So I always bring a little bit of clothing and some things with me in my personal item bag so that if they check my overhead luggage and they lose my overhead luggage, I have a way to have some toiletries and some things to change into for a few days until they find my stuff. This bag also has a nice place for your laptop and a tablet, other electronics, or any other deep pockets for a pair of slippers or another packing cube if you'd like. So this makes it a great bag. I think what would make this bag better for me is if it did have some sort of backpack straps that would be able to be put into a pocket here and not, put away when I don't want to use it and I want to use it as a roller. But this bag is small enough that if it actually had backpack straps, I would actually wear this if I had to as a backpack. For example, if I'm going into Europe and there's cobblestone streets and this is not rolling well, it would be nice to actually slip this on as a backpack and get it on my back. Even though I can carry it with a handle like this, it gets tiring and I'd be able to put it on my back easier. So that would be my recommendation, is if they could put some sort of hidden backpack straps on here, that would be great. All right, this next one is a bit larger, and I will say I have taken this on many, many flights, but there have been a couple of Asian flights that I've taken where it didn't fit underneath the seat in front of me and I had to put it in the overhead bin. And that distressed me because I already had a bag in the overhead bin and I didn't want to put another bag there, and that is really a no-no when you're flying, is use one underneath the seat in front of you and one in the overhead bin. So if you're someone who is going to be going just with one bag and you're not going to have a bag in the overhead bin, this could be good, because if it doesn't fit underneath the seat in front of you, you can still get it in the overhead bin easily, as long as you don't pack it too heavy. This has the spinner wheels, so this can be pushed and pulled in any direction. And it also has the, not square, but kind of like this ovalish, squarish trolley handle. So that's really nice. I have been using this bag for, oh my gosh, I don't even know how long to tell you now, maybe 10, 15 years. I like it because it has a nice big pocket here. I can put a pretty good sized water bottle or other things that I want. It also has a little charging port up here, so I can put a battery on the inside and then hook up into this to charge. It also has a trolley sleeve, so I have actually stacked this on top of my other luggage or my checked luggage, which is nice. It has a nice pocket here in the front that's going to allow you to put some smaller items that you might want to access in here, and that way this pocket doesn't completely fall open, which is kind of nice, so that things don't just fall all over the floor. And then this pocket has a big well, so it's just really a big well, but it also has a laptop area here, so you can put a laptop. It doesn't carry a large laptop. That's one thing I would say. If you have a 17-inch laptop, probably not going to fit in here, but it does keep a nice laptop and some other items here, like maybe a packing cube. And then this unsnaps so that you can get to the inside of this and then pack in shoes on the side or whatever packing cubes. And again, this is your cord to hook up to your battery so that you can charge from here. So overall, a really nice roller bag to take with you. Again, if your airline is very strict, this may not fit, but you know, if it's something where you need to protect your back and you want a roller bag and you maybe want to do one bag travel, this is a great bag for that. The next thing I want to talk about are totes, and these are great because when you're just kind of on the run and you want to carry something in your hand, a great thing to have. But also, if you are carrying an overhead piece of luggage, again, you want to make sure that your bag has a trolley sleeve. This has been one of my favorite bags to carry, especially if I'm doing where I'm just doing one bag travel and I want to carry just one bag with me and I'm on the go. This is my go-to bag. I did a video on this, on how I packed it, everything I packed for a week. I'll link that up here so you can take a look. But this is the new beige version of that bag, and I'm just in love with it. For many of you who know me, you know, I've been working with Nomad Lane for a couple of years, and the quality of their bags is exceptional. And that's why it's one of my favorite bags. All this piping and things along here give this bag some structure, so it tends to hold its shape better versus something that's really soft that starts bulging out all over, and then it becomes something that doesn't fit into the into the sizers. What I love about this bag is also it has these lay flat handles. So once I slip this underneath the seat in front of me, these handles lay completely flat and they don't get caught. But also when I go to lift this bag and put it onto the trolley sleeve or the trolley handle, this is one of my favorite bags. It always goes on nice and easy. I'm not struggling with it in the aisle when I'm trying to get off the plane. And the zipper that zips underneath here to make it an extra pocket. So if I need to use this as a gym bag or something when I'm on my travel adventures, this works great. It comes with a strap so I can carry it across my shoulder if I need to. I think my favorite thing about this is the way that it completely opens up. So it opens up like a suitcase. So if you're doing one bag travel or you need to carry a lot of things with you, this bag is great. It has sleeves for your laptop, and it also has a place here to put some great packing cubes, a place to hold your strap so it's not in the way. And then over here it has a nice area to put some other things as well and keep things separated. So if you have to go through and have your things exposed, you can leave this open on the going through the x-ray machine, or if they want to open it up and look at something, it's a lot easier for them to look through something like this and have all these pockets for organization. So things are a lot easier to put back together if you happen to get inspected. But it also just keeps me really organized on my travel adventures. I generally will just, if I have this, lay this out and have all of my stuff easily accessible from here. Also on the back here, it has a little tiny pocket. You can use it for passport. I actually put my battery in this so that I can quickly and easily charge from that. I love these two front pockets because if you need to carry a liquids bag and you need to get it without getting anything else disturbed in your bag, it comes with this TSA approved liquids bag and it slips right into its own pocket, so I don't have to worry about digging through anything else. And it also comes with an electronics bag, which is padded so it can protect things like batteries, charging cords, and things like that. And again, it's in a pocket where I can get to it really easily and not have to dig through the rest of my bag. And lastly, it has a nice pocket here that's nice and wide, and it has some other smaller pockets on the inside for pens, papers. It comes with this nice elastic clip here to put your keys on so you don't lose them, and just an overall great and smart looking bag. When I'm traveling, I feel really nice. The materiality is great. The craftsmanship is great. The leather handles make it easy and comfortable to carry. So one of my favorite bags is this Nomad Lane bag. I carry this with me on a lot of my travel adventures. If you're on a budget, this bag will probably fit your needs because it's under 20 bucks US. And it's a great soft-sided bag. The reason why I got it was a couple of things. A, it lays completely flat. So if I don't want to use it as a bag, as a personal item bag, I can lay this in my suitcase, put a couple packing cubes on top, and then I have a great bag to use as a day bag for my travel adventures. However, if I need that room and I just want to bring this with me, this big old bucket bag like this is wonderful because I can stick my purse and snacks and all kinds of things in here and just zip it up. It does have a nice big pocket in the back, so I've folded my coat up and put it in there. It also has a trolley sleeve and a small little pocket in the back to keep things like passports. And it has in the front here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pockets here in the front for organizing things that you want to get to, like snacks or batteries or whatever, while you're on flight, and get to them without having to dig inside the big deep well that could have other things in here. The negative of this bag is it doesn't have a laptop sleeve, so that if you put a laptop in here, you're probably going to have to put it into a special laptop protective sleeve to make sure it doesn't get banged around. It does have a couple of nice mesh pockets and a zipper pocket here, but like I said, it's a big bucket, and the advantage to that is it's soft. So I wouldn't overpack it if you're going to be in an airline that is really restrictive. Pack it lighter so that it can kind of smash and meld its way into the actual sizer and things like that. So take your coat off, take things out, put this in the sizer, then stuff your coat back in here so it'll fit. Again, like with any bag, if you overstuff this thing, it's not going to fit in the sizer. So you'll just have to see what you can pack in that will fit your airline's size and weight requirements. But a great bag for a great price. And again, you can just keep it like this and have it lay flat in your luggage. And even if you use it as a personal item bag, it becomes a great bag to use on your travel adventures. This next set is backpacks, and for many of us, that is a staple when we travel because, you know, it carries a lot of things and you can have it on your back. I have carried these on several trips, and there are pros and cons to each. I love this one because it's very lightweight. As you can see, it's rather thin. It fits pretty much any requirement on any airline that I've flown. I also love that it has a trolley sleeve. It does have some nice straps. I do wish that it had like the little chest strap on here, but if you're not packing it too heavy, that may not be an issue for you. I like that it has a handle here, so if I want to carry it as just a handle bag, it works out great like that. And it has a hidden pocket in the back here. Again, if you want to put something in like a passport or wallet or whatever, have it hidden in the back. That works great. It has 2 pockets for water bottles, and my favorite is for those of you who like to carry a mug when you're traveling that has a handle. This has a little slot that's going to allow you to have that little handle stick out so you can have your favorite coffee mug with you when you're traveling. It has some great pockets here in the front that allow me to have some organization. This one goes all the way down, so nice and deep. I could even put a packing cube in there. And then it has a smaller pocket in here, and then a pocket in here with all kinds of organizing pockets. So if you have cords, batteries, earphones, whatever, for me, I'm carrying usually like, you know, mic equipment, lights. Those things can go in here and stay really organized. And I love that. The other thing I liked was it just opened up like this, completely open as a big bucket. It has a laptop sleeve inside of here. It also has a place, a little pocket for you to put a battery so that way you can charge from the outside without having to dig out for a battery. What I love about the bucket is when you pull it out from underneath the seat in front of you, everything's right here. Like I just can kind of get in. What I don't like is that everything's kind of in a big bucket. So if I'm having to dig for some things, sometimes that's a problem. But it does have some extra pockets on the sides here that don't go all the way down. So that way you're not, if you have batteries or earphones and you don't want to go down in the bottom looking for them, those will fit in there nicely. A nice zipper pocket, in even a couple larger pockets for even like a pair of slippers or a pair of sandals. So this is great. It fits almost every single airline requirement, and it's nice and light duty. This next backpack has one of my favorite features, and I'll go over that in a minute. Of course, it's a regular standard backpack. It has water bottle holders that have substantial elastic on here, but not quite as deep. So if you have a really tall water bottle, you might want to think about that. But a good water bottle holder on one side, and both sides have these straps. So if you have a jacket or something and you don't want to wear it, you can strap it to the side. Or for me, I put my tripod on the side here, and it works great. It has substantial straps, and as you can see, it also has a chest strap that's adjustable, so you can kind of tighten it up on your chest. If it gets a little heavy, you know, you put a big laptop and stuff in here, it starts to get heavy. So nice, substantial shoulder straps. It also has a nice big pocket here in the back that is something you can put some things in to keep it hidden. And it has some mesh here that's going to help give it some air so it doesn't cause as much, you know, I guess perspiration to get on your back and on the back of your backpack. So that works out great. It has your standard opening for here for you to be able to put a laptop, a tablet, any sort of electronics in, and that opens up fine for that, so you can easily access your laptop when you want to get it out when you're going through TSA. And it has a nice big opening. So this opening opens up kind of very much like the Nomad Lane, where you have some sort of opening to put in things like packing cubes and things like that. This bag is actually part of the bottom, which has here a place for your shoes. So it has a ventilated access to be able to put your shoes into, and that goes into this separate bag here. So if your shoes are kind of smelly, it's not all up against your clothing. And then a couple like a mesh pocket as well as a waterproof pocket here to put things like a damp swimsuit or things like that in. So wonderful big opening access if you need to put packing cubes in, or you need to open it for them to be able to inspect and have things easily accessible. Now, the front of this is what gives it a great feature. Is it has another pocket here in the front that opens up to great storage for, and with pockets for different access, like I said, ear pods, etc., that you want, plus a deep pocket here. So if you have file folders, or you have maybe another packing cube or even a pair of slippers, you can put that in there. And then it has a short pocket here, which is great. So if you have pens or ear pods or things you want to get to and you don't want to dig to, a nice short pocket for this. And then it has this. This is the thing that really kind of makes this bag. This bag has a detachable crossbody bag here with it. It comes with its own strap, so you're able to go ahead and hook the strap up here and make it into a crossbody bag. So that way, you know, if you want to have your wallet and things like that in here and you want it in a crossbody bag, you can go ahead and put this on, and you have a nice crossbody bag to take with you that has a main pocket with other little organizer pockets, as well as a bigger pocket back here. So plenty of room to carry everything you need. Plus, when you're traveling and they say, hey, this is going to count as your personal item, all you have to do is take this off, put the strap away, and then all you do is click this onto your bag. And there is some Velcro here, as you can see, that keeps the bag from just swinging all around. And that way, when you get on the plane, you can say, okay, well, great, it's not going to be on my body. It's going to be on my bag. And now it becomes part of your bag. And then when you're ready, you can take it off. And then you can use this as a crossbody bag on your travel adventures. So this is another great bag to have, to take with you. That's kind of a 2-in-1, because you're going to get a backpack plus a crossbody bag. A great bag for any sort of personal item. For those of you who are really worried about fitting almost any airline requirements for size and weight, this bag is probably for you. As you can see, it's not much bigger than just a big purse. However, it has features on it that make it great. Number one, you can carry it with a carrying handle that's really comfortable. You also have a strap here that can be acting as a backpack, or you can hook it up to here and use it as a crossbody or a shoulder bag. It has a trolley sleeve, and it also has a little pocket here. It does have 2 water bottle pockets, although they don't stretch. They do carry a water bottle nicely, and some nice great pockets here in the front that allow you to access a lot of things easily without having to dig through a whole purse to find what you need. So those are great features. It also has a nice big bucket area here with some pockets and a zipper for some organization. And it comes with an RFID wallet, so that way if you want to unhook this and hook it in here, that way it won't come off. And I just carry it like this because sometimes if I want to step out for coffee or something, I just want to carry a little wallet. This is what I'll carry. What I will tell you though, that even a bag this small, if you overpack it and stuff it really tight, it might not fit in some of those airline carrier restrictions. So just be cognizant of your airline, find out what their weight and size restrictions are on any of these bags, and just make sure you're packing accordingly as with what you want and what is the most important things for you to put into this bag. But this is great. It's super lightweight, super small. I have carried this with me. Plus then on my travel adventures, this becomes my day bag and I just take it with me. And at home, I actually use this quite a bit as just a day bag. So another great bag to have. This one's by Bagolini, and it's been with me for a couple of years now, and I love it. So those are my favorite personal item bags. What I want to know from you is, what is your favorite? What is the one that you have used, tried and true, that you take with you on your travel adventures? Let us know, because all of us would like to know if you found the perfect personal item bag. Well, if you stayed this long in the video, I hope it means that you enjoyed it. So if you could do me a favor and give me a thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more travel packing and travel gear videos, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Until the next time, remember to juice life, drink the joy, keep life simple. Make sure you have packed everything you need in your personal item bag. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.